Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the ghost, Asinia Byfield. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, good, thanks. You?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. So where should we start? Let's talk about your previous fight. You were out on Siesta Boxing's Cold Wars in Belarus, Minsk, of all places. First of all, what was it like going to somewhere like Belarus?
It's a nice place, nice city. Yeah, didn't really know what to expect going over there. Because it's like real close to Russia. But yeah, people was welcoming there. It was a nice city, nice town. Yeah, it was more than what I expected. Put it that way.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, there's loads of stuff in the news, so people, go a bit crazy. So that's interesting. You liked it very much. The fight with Ismail Iliev. Tell me about that. You nearly got him at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about that fight.
Yeah, it was one of those fights where it was just a comeback fight. We didn't really overlook it as such, but we trained hard. We knew it was a big ask of me. Been out the ring obviously 2 years. Getting back in there, he's a high level boxer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we knew it being in Russia, we had to stop him. We had to stop him to win the fight. So I weren't really fussed on the points. There was a couple early rounds I lost, I didn't really care about, and then maybe lost some of the other ones. Could have been close, but to be fair, I weren't really worried about the points anyway. All I was trying to do is just get a good shot in and then jump on him and try and take him out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's obviously what you were trying to do. So you did nearly get him. Would you have used those same tactics if you'd had longer to prepare? Do you think?
Definitely not. I would have wore him down. I would wore him down from the bit. I would have annoyed him, frustrated him, and then he would have made a mistake, and then I would have punished him.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of that wasn't really there. Yeah, just a lot of what's it called?
Ring rust.
Yeah, a lot of ring rust. A lot of ring rust. So when I got in there, like only after the fight, I realised I didn't really I didn't get a second win the whole fight. I paced the whole fight on my first win.
Oh,
so
man.
There was no second win. There was no third win. I was literally just pacing it because I was worried that I was going to burn out, although I was fit and I'd train hard. But yeah, literally. So the mental side crushed me.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at your record now. It was quite a long time. Nearly 2 yeas. Not quite 2 years, but a couple of months shy of 2 years since you fought Ted Cheeseman, which was a tough fight as well. So that's quite a strange comeback fight. You don't usually see people coming in against someone of Ismail Iliev's capabilities. That's not really a tune-up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely wasn't a tune-up, but the positives that you could take from that fight is I showed a lot of ring rust. I weren't 20% of the fighter I even am now. Yeah. And to be fair, I weren't ever hurt. Like nothing he done ever fazed me or opposed me in any way. So it was just like right, if I've come back and I'm pants right now, if I've come back and done that with top 50 ranked fighter, like that's saying a lot about the game and the fighters in it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So going back to that period off, that well over a year and a half off, you had the Ted Cheeseman fight. You fought valiantly. I thought you did reasonably well considering. Why so long out of the ring? What's been going on? You've been gone ages.
It's been a lot, man. It's a lot of it's just boxing politics. So even before that TED fight, like it's been happening. It's been happening since I was on a roll. It's like the fighters and the coaches and the managers and the promoters, they all pay real close attention. And at the beginning of my career, I was on a roll. I was fighting every 2 months or 3 months, and I was on a roll where I was taking on fights and beating people that I wasn't supposed to beat. And I weren't supposed to be in the position I was. And I managed to get myself to, so from the start of my career, within like a year and a half, just under 2 years, I was in position to fight for the British. So it all happened so fast. I beat all the odds, and it's like someone sat there and said, you know what, we need to get him out the ring for a while, keep him out the ring, and then let him have a shot at the British. So that's exactly what happened. I had a lot of fighters pulling out fights, and then before I knew it, I went from Southern area level to the top of Britain, which shouldn't really happen. Really, I should have had a warm up, not even a warm up fight, but I would have grown more if I'd fought for the English, won that, defended it twice. Then maybe the European, won that, defended that. That would have all been growth, which would have prepared me for the British title fight when I got there.
Yeah, so they're very interesting. Ted Cheeseman. So I'm remembering now, on the lead up to the Ted Cheeseman fight, you didn't go to the press conference or something. Mickey Elliott was sat there going, "Oh, I don't know why he's not here." Was that so? Was that part of why you didn't turn up to that, or was that just mind games?
No, that was just mind games. Yeah, that
was
just
okay.
trying to get an edge.
Yeah. But so you're not happy with how you were managed, is what you were saying. In between that winning period, the jump was too much.
It was. When I tell you, it literally was on every single part. It's unreal. So for that Ted Cheeseman fight, I managed myself. I had to sort out everything. So everything that a manager would normally do, I had to do. So I was my own manager, which is illegal, which shouldn't even be happening. I had meetings at the boxing board, British Boxing Board of Control. Then the case got postponed till after the Cheeseman fight, which meant I had to manage myself all the way through. So like all these things that a fighter shouldn't have to do, I had to do all of that. And I had to train, and I had to go to the boxing. I was in a meeting like 4 days before the fight. I was in the boxing board, sat in the blooming office for like 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying? For a discussion about the management and license and all of this. So there was a lot of things going on. A lot of mental games was getting played left, right, and centre. I feel that the fight itself against Ted, like his battle was half fought already, and he hadn't even thrown a punch. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, I done good. I showed a lot of heart. I was as strong as I could be, like mentally, and it still turned out to be a cracking fight. And I don't think that they even expected that from everything that happened beforehand. Yeah.
So in between that press conference where you didn't show up and the fight, you parted ways with Mickey Elliott then, yeah?
Yeah. So, but after the fight, we parted
ways. Is that your idea or his, or mutual?
It was. We had to go. We had a meeting at the board. It was just a few mix-ups with contracts and things, and basically, so we had to go basically sort it all out because there was a few errors and stuff like that.
Okay, you sorted that out. Okay, cool. New promoter, Al Siesta. Is that correct? I don't know exactly what his role is, but I know is he like your advisor now? Your promotional? Yeah. Okay, great.
So he's been helping out a lot. He's been getting the fights, people that's actually going to turn up. So
yeah. So obviously Luther, who's close to you, personally and geographically, he's obviously with Al Siesta. So I'm assuming, because I worked on a couple of his shows, you would be there just watching your mates fight. So that relationship was already not underway, obviously, but you already knew each other away from boxing.
Yeah.
Professional relationship. Yeah. So how's that going? How's it going with Al?
It's been going good actually. Obviously that fight we would have hoped to have had a proper warm up really, and then that fight, but it is what it is. And,
quite hard at the moment, isn't it? The coronavirus thing. Yeah. So what?
It just got.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I cut over you there because we were delayed a bit. But what does the future hold then for the Ghost, man? What's going on? What's coming up next?
Yeah. So we're out again. We're out again on the 6th of October. We've got a decent fighter again. He's had a lot more losses this one than the last one, but he has been coming back recently. Can you not be quiet, please? And yeah, that's the kids just being rubbed
Real
back.
life, mate. That's okay.
Yeah, and yeah, so he looks decent. He's a bit shorter than me. He likes to get inside, likes throwing a lot of hooks, powerful hooks.
Yeah.
Paces. He fights at a lot slower pace to Iliev, and but yeah, I think it's gonna be a schooling, 100% schooling.
Yeah. So what is this? Is this to be? Where's this fight? This is 6th of October. You said. That's just a couple of weeks away.
Yes, this is 3 weeks away, and this is in Belarus.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's part of the new Cold Wars thing. Okay, wicked. So there'll be like loads of details about that and where you can watch it and all that coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's literally just any day now. They'll be promoting it officially.
Okay. All right, mate. So in terms of this will be the final question, mate. In terms of your link up with Al Siesta, what's his long-term plan for you, Asinia?
Well, hopefully it keeps me fighting, get a few title shots in there, win a few titles, and then we go from there.
Okay, mate. All right, man. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much for speaking to us. I'm going to let you go and be dad for the rest of the day. And, mate, we'll get you back on when all your announcements up and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, all right, then, yeah, that's cool, boss.